Over the past year, the LGBTQ community has become a continuous discussion point in politics. In April 2025, the Supreme Court ruled that sex was biological and not to do with gender identity, and there's been a rise in anti-LGBTQ rhetoric in online spaces and by politicians, which has impacted the daily lives of these people. Greta and Will are both members of this community.
I am Greta White. I'm 20 and I am part of the LGBTQ community. I would typically only say that I'm queer and I use she, they pronouns.
My name is William. I am, a student slash sports coach, and I am the B.
Being part of the LGBT community has honestly been really rewarding for me. So the first kind of time I stepped into that space was at my secondary school, and there was an LGBTQ club, and yeah, it's been really fulfilling for me in how I feel and how I perceive myself.
I feel like in some ways I'm a little bit of an outsider. Like, I'm not as involved as I feel like I could be. But I feel like I have just been kind of involved through the people I've been friends with throughout the years, and just like having a sense of community through that, rather than like, I don't know, it's not like there's some kind of like clubhouse. It's just through friendships and just connecting with people.
It's kind of your livelihood, or I guess just your life being up for debate on occasions, and that has had like a big effect on my mental health, and a negative one I think fills me with a lot of sadness, and I guess sometimes a little fear, because it's always, if something happens to one person, what's to say you're not the next person to go?
And just seeing people who aren't able to kind of blend with society because of things that are completely out of their control and they're being discriminated for it is awful to see, and just heartbreaking as well.
There has been a worry that the online safety bill that intends to protect young people online from dangerous or harmful material has instead been closing down safe spaces that can help look after and protect young queer people.
I am not shocked or surprised if there is discussions that this online safety bill is in fact harming safe spaces for queer people. Banning these spaces prevents these people from having a safe outlet or a way in which to express themselves, which will inherently impact their mental health negatively.
I think that's genuinely a troubling factor of it. I think safe space is so important, especially because queer people do make up a minority of the population. Having people like access to other people online just broadens the breadth of that community.
I understand to an extent, obviously there is a lot of harmful stuff online, and perhaps my suggestion of how to mitigate that would be to ensure that there are safe spaces, perhaps, or apps that are just for young people.
In a 2024 survey, the trade union Prospect found that 1/3 of its respondents had said that they had experienced or witnessed bullying or harassment because of LGBT status or due to gender identity.
I've not personally experienced any bullying or that sort of thing in a professional environment. I can refer back to when I was in secondary school and sixth form, in how I saw bullying occur, and how, as much as my school was very tolerant with it being an all-girls school, there were still issues within the school of bullying of queer people.
Yeah, I believe there's always a level of it in a professional setting. I feel like in every place I've worked, there's been someone who, like, people swear that they're gay and they'll have a girlfriend and people will question that and harass them about it.
What do you think needs to be done in professional environments to help LGBT people and to look after their mental well-being?
I think it just needs to be an open conversation. If people know that they're supported in the workplace, then they'll feel like they can bring up these issues and they'll be taken seriously. Whereas there can be some workplaces where even like management are in on the joke, so there's not someone you can go to higher up the chain to bring your concerns to, and you feel like they'll take it seriously and address your concerns.
Hopefully the discussion around queer people will change to be more accepting and that they can feel safer in wider communities. Robin Denyer, UEA Journalism.